Let's get ready to row and rumble, ladies and gentlemen, as we come down for the fourth race day of the first ever iteration of the Champions Boat League, coloured by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE and HDFC, and our ticketing partners are Book My Show. My name is Agrim Prakash, and in the booth with me is Sridat S. Pillai. Sridat, how are you feeling today?
Absolutely great, Agrim. What a perfect setting. What a beautiful afternoon it is. This is the Champions Boat League 2019, the fourth leg of the inaugural edition. And it all started a month ago in Alleppey, and here where we are today. We had Alleppey first, and we had Thangadi in Kottayam. From there we went back to Alleppey, which was Karuwata, and now we are here in this beautiful town of Piravam, a town which is sandwiched between the districts of Ernakulam and Kottayam, a town which is known for sand mining, its natural beauty and religious harmony.
That's right. Live coastal beauty right in front of your screen right now. Look at those colors popping on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. This is the beauty of the district of Ernakulam. This is our track right here in Piravam, Ernakulam.
Oh, the beautiful track, the beautiful channel. Look at that view, the aerial view. This sums it up pretty much. Remember, this is day 4 of the league. We have 12 days in total, and we have had some amazing competition in the last 3 legs. And this is how the teams are placed, or rather the points system. The first place gets you 10 points, and the 9 gets you 1 point. And remember, there's a bonus point of 5 if you are the fastest on the day.
That's right. In fact, it's not just a race against each other, as I like to remind you in every single race. It's a race against time itself. For instance, if you look at the points table, the Tropical Titans are bringing in the lead with a massive 40 points under their belts. But the Mighty Oars themselves have reached 21, not by coming in just second, but by, in multiple occasions, posting the fastest time of the day.
Yes, it's time somebody caught up with Tropical Titans, otherwise they are running away with it. 40, 19 is the difference between the first and the second place teams.
Boat League is a Herculean movement in boat racing, snake boat racing in fact. Historic snake boat racing. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of past that is synonymous with snake boat racing and Kerala.
Absolutely. And the professionalism, the word professionalism is there in every sport, and this year onwards we have it in boat racing as well. The Champions Boat League is a big thing. Look at that, a total of 9 teams, and each of the teams fighting it out in 12 legs.
That's right, and if you look at the course today, it is a pretty excruciating and a pretty difficult course. In fact, what I like to call the most difficult course so far. The Moovattupuzha River, in fact, is one of Kerala's most major rivers, and at the bank of this river, at this wonderful water stadium, is where this is happening. This beautiful race is happening.
Absolutely, I would liken that to a tricky wicket in cricket, where
and if you look at the race calendar, you can see that we started off at the NTBR in Alappuzha, followed by Kottayam, and then back to Alappuzha again. And today we are in Piravam, Ernakulam. Join us next week for an exciting race in Marine Drive in Ernakulam, followed by multiple races going all the way through to the 23rd of November. Remember, 12 weeks of action, 12 weeks of action-packed boat racing for you, all the way from Alappuzha to Panani to Kollam.
As we have multiple districts covered, and Agrim was alluding to this a little while ago. This is a very tricky channel. The depth is 20 feet, a distance of 900 meters, but the water is very, very unpredictable here, and that's what makes it very challenging for the boats.
That's right. Even though the mentioned depth is 20 feet, it can vary depending on the amount of water, the tides, the currents, all of that. Today, for instance, they say it's 20 feet, but yesterday it was 25 feet.
And to stretch it a little bit, this particular town has the tradition of conducting boat races, but one of the problems has been that there is no real consistency with regard to the water, and that's going to be a challenge.
Look at that. That is the mass drill happening, where they are showing teamwork, they're showing camaraderie, they're showing discipline, all of which are key to a successful boat race.
Yes, teamwork is the key here. These are the teams. Look at those logos, beautiful logos there. The professionalism, as we already mentioned, is a key word here. And Agrim, you mentioned about teamwork. This is the biggest team sport in the world.
we had a draw of lots earlier today. If you're wondering how these teams are set up against each other, if you look at your screen right now, a lane is picked, after which a team is picked, and that's how you find out which team goes on which lane. And today we have 3 heats coming up for you, for your consideration. And let's see who it is going to be. The lots were drawn. In fact, the heats happened a while ago, and we'll go right to the heats in a couple of seconds. If you're looking at the visuals on your screen right now, what you're seeing is the historic Jew street with a history of over 2.5 millennia. In fact, it was about 2,500 years ago that the Kochini Jews came down all the way to become the oldest Jewish settlement in the world. And this is a great place for spices, this is a great place for shopping. Let's now go quickly to the first heats of the day. And
this is the lineup, the starting lineup, the Coast Dominators, represented by the UBC, the Backwater Knights, and the Pride Chasers.
That's right. On track 1, we have Coast Dominators on their boat Chambakulam, followed by track 2, Backwater Knights in blue and Pride Chasers in green. And they're off to quite a riveting start. What an exciting start this is. This is a fighting start, ladies and gentlemen, as they go inch by inch with each other, as they edge towards that finish line against the current, against the forces of nature, and against time.
Absolutely. Coast Dominators, look at it. The old name is Chambakulam Chundan, and they have won it 9 times. I'm talking about the Nehru Trophy, and the last time they lifted the trophy was back in 2014. A very, very, very famous name, a very popular name, and can they clinch it, or will the other two give them a good fight? We got to wait and watch. All 3 boats are inching close to each other. This neck-to-neck battle, nothing to choose between the 3 as of now.
That's right, they're inching inch by inch next to each other. This could be a photo finish, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Coast Dominators dominate, or will it be the Backwater Knights bringing in the lead and being the heroes of the day, or will it be the Pride Chasers chasing for their pride today?
Absolutely. If you look at the Pride Chasers, it's a new boat, but the
as of now, it looks like the Backwater Knights in their boat Gabriella leading in blue, but this could be anyone's race, ladies and gentlemen. This could be anyone's race even now. In orange, we have the Coast Dominators.
Look at that, and nothing being given away by any of the 3 teams is inching close towards the finish line. It's still going to be anyone's race. Will it be the Coast Dominators? Will it be the Backwater Knights? Or will it be the Pride Chasers?
What a finish! What a finish indeed, ladies and gentlemen. This is a photographic finish.
It's a photo finish. Absolutely right, Agrim.
What a fantastic finish, but it looks to me as if it is the Coast Dominators who are dominating.
But we got to wait for the official confirmation. Yes, here we go. Coast Dominators 3.13, and very closely followed by Pride Chasers, and nothing to choose between by the narrowest of margins, that is.
By the fraction of a second, literally. Just a fraction of 0.4 seconds. And this is the Champions Boat League, colored by Nerolac. Look at that color, look at that splendor, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the crowds coming in droves to check out the excitement and the action of the Champions Boat League, colored by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE and HDFC, and our ticketing partners are Book My Show.
back to the Champions Boat League 2019. These are live pictures coming to you on Star Sports, and it's a beautiful setting. It is beautiful town of Piravam. I'm Sridhar, and with me is Agrim. Agrim, we just witnessed the first heat. What a fantastic finish that was.
That's right. That was indeed a heated heat, as I like to call it, because there was a lot of excitement, considering how each team has been neck and neck with each other. What we have to see now whether is the fact that they have posted times fast enough to be on that coveted top list on Group A finals.
Absolutely. These look at the enthusiasm on the faces of people.
Five steermen on the back of the boat, on the top of it. We want to direct the boat on a straight track.
എൻ്റെ പേര് സൈജോപ്പൻ ഐസക്ക്. ഞാൻ ഈ വള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ ഈ ചുണ്ടൻവള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ അമരക്കാരനാണ്.
They have to control the boat in a straight way. That boat controlling is an important thing.
നമ്മൾ ഈ വള്ളം നിയന്ത്രിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് നമ്മുടെ പ്രധാന ആശയം. അതിനോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ അവരുടെ കൂടെ തുഴയുക കൂടെ ചെയ്യും. വള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ ജയത്തിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ പരമാവധി വള്ളം വെട്ടാതെ നിയന്ത്രിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് പ്രധാനം. അതുകൂടെ അതിൻ്റെ കൂടെ തന്നെ ഇവരുടെ തുഴയുന്ന കൂടെ നമ്മളിവിടെ തുഴയണം വള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ ഗതിക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്.
They have to support these oarsmen to make it fast. I mean, with this huge oars, they have to pull it.
That was the importance of a steerman. Like a boat without a rudder, a Chundan Vallam or a snake boat without a steersman is directionless.
Absolutely. The role of a steersman is absolutely crucial, is very, very vital. And the interesting fact is that he has to combine. It's more like a captain of the cricket team, has to lead the team and also play as a player as well. So it's two rolled into one.
That's right. And now we go to the visuals of heat number 2, where we had Thunder O's on lane number 1 and the Backwater Ninjas in lane number 2 and the Backwater Warriors on their boat, the Pai Pardon, on lane number 3. Now what remains to be seen is whether they will push down the timing of 3 minute 13 and whether they will take anything lower than that to get on that top.
The benchmark has been set, and these three have gotten off the block, and we had an exciting first heat. Let's see if this also lives up the same level of excitement or not.
That's right. This is the Thunder O's in red in lane 1, the Backwater Ninjas in purple in lane 2, and the Backwater Warriors in blue in lane 3. It could be anyone's race at this point in time as they inch forward, fighting tooth and nail for that coveted prize, for that coveted fastest time of the day, as they race against each other, as they race against time. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it in all its splendor, all its glory. The Champions Boat League. Any one of these teams could be the champions for the day and for the tournament.
Absolutely. If you look at the Backwater Ninjas, the second lane, they have been the champions only once so far. But it's a great opportunity to be a champion, brand new champion of a fresh season, and lead the way for the rest. But you got to see every boat is strong on its day, and it looks like it's the Thunder O's. No, it looks more like the Backwater Warriors, having their noses slightly ahead of the rest. Nothing to choose between the first and the second lane at this point.
To me, it looks like it's the Thunder O's all the way. Sri, looks like the Thunder O's are thundering forward as they go on their boat. Madhavi Cuttle Tettle, Thunder O's in red, looking for redemption. Look at them go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, this gives you a conclusive picture. Look at that, the aerial shot, the beautiful shot. It's still anyone's race, but it looks like Thunder O's having their noses ahead, as Agrim put it rightly. Is it Thunder O's? Yes, it's Thunder O's across the finish line, coming first, and we need to look at the timing. Can they match the timing of the first heat? Remains to be seen.
Disappointing indeed, with 3 minute 25.64 by the Thunder O's, and the Backwater Warriors at 3 minute 25 and 83, and the Backwater Ninjas at 3 minute 26 and 37, which by far is the slowest time of the day. There is a little bit of disappointment in the eyes of the fans as they look on. And now we go to Adil Ahmed, one of the oarsmen on the Champions Boat League 2019.
नाम आदिल है, मैं कश्मीर से हूँ। कश्मीर तो हमारा तो जन्नत है वो। अभी केरला में आए तो ये भी अच्छी जगह है। सबसे ख़ास बात तो इनका माहौल जैसा है, मतलब जैसे कि हम घर में फील कर रहे हैं इधर। पहले हम ड्रैगन बोट खेलते, कायाकिंग, कैनोइंग खेलते थे। 2017 से हमने शुरू किया स्नैक बोट रेस। पहले हम KTBC के साथ थे, तो इस साल अभी ज्वाइन किया NCDC के साथ। बहुत एक्सपोजर ज़्यादा मिलता है यहाँ पे। यहाँ पे जो कोच रहते हैं हार्ड प्रैक्टिस करवाते हैं, तो वो हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा है। फिज़िकल ज़्यादा करते हैं। जब भी हम खेलते हैं किसी के आगे नहीं, ये कंपटीशन अच्छा है, ये बहुत टफ है, हम इजीली लेते हैं सब, क्योंकि हमें अपने आप पे बहुत भरोसा है। कश्मीर में वैसा मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि जैसे ये लोग मतलब अपने दिल से खेल रहे हैं, स्पोर्ट्स को ज़्यादा पावर दे रहे हैं कि नहीं आगे आगे चलना चाहिए, हमारा मतलब एरिया का नाम रोशन होना चाहिए, केरला का नाम रोशन होना चाहिए। अभी खाली PBC और UBC को फाइट देने वाले खाली NCDC है, और किसी में वो दम नहीं है जो आगे चल सकता है।
Yeah, this is Tom Joseph, who is the former captain of the Indian volleyball team, a local favorite who has contributed
That's right.
contributed a lot to Indian sport, Indian volleyball, and very nice to see him in attendance over here.
It's just reflective of the pedigree of sports that the state of Kerala has. See, in fact,
Yes,
there are
absolutely.
multiple stalwarts in different fields of sport coming
Absolutely.
across, and maybe we have new stalwarts coming in from the Champions Boat League.
And this is the lineup for the Heat 3. The start list, look at that. Mighty O's in lane number 1, Raging Rovers in lane number 2, and it's Tropical Titans, the mighty Tropical Titans, living up to the name so far in lane number 3. The boats have gotten off to a good start. Will it be Titans again, or will there be any stopping the Titans whatsoever? Agreem.
What an exciting start that was, and this is the group that I'm most excited for, with the Mighty O's in green, the Raging Rovers in pink, and the Tropical Titans in gold. Will it be gold for gold once again? That is the question that remains to be answered. But the Raging Rovers, the police boat club on their boat, Karigachal, giving the Tropical Titans a run for their money as they edge forward towards victory, as they edge forward towards posting that fastest time of the day. Who will it be? Will it be the Mighty O's? Will it be the Raging Rovers, or will it be the Tropical Titans 3?
Yes, Raging Rovers, Karagachal with an envious record in the boat race history of Kerala. With 14 times they have won the Nehru Trophy boat race. But this time around, what you have seen in the first 3 legs, the Tropical Titans look unbeatable. Will it be Tropical Titans again? But this time I'm sure Raging Rovers would want to give them a run for their money. It looks like anyone could win at this point. I get the feeling that it's the Tropical Titans again, slightly ahead of the rest at this point, but it's still early days.
But will it be the Tropical Titans against that coveted 3 minutes and 13 seconds? That is what remains to be seen. Look at those beautiful visuals
And I
on
just
your
get a
screen.
sneaky feeling, Agreem, they would. I won't be surprised if they better that record which was set in the first heat, because they have been unstoppable. They have been invincible so far in this league, and they are surging ahead. They are well and truly ahead at this point, or are they?
It looks like they are well ahead, like you said, Sri. In fact, by half a boat length from the looks of it. My God, what a victory! What a victory!
Look at the time! Look at the time! That's where my interest lies. Do we have a record?
Well, it looks remaining to be seen as they thank their lucky stars. The Tropical Titans have indeed
As
posted
we do
squad
have a
lead.
record, Tropical Titans, Pallaturuthi Boat Club, they have done it in 3 minutes 7 seconds. Is that a record for the league so far?
Definitely, that is a lead from what I can see. That is definitely a lead. Look at that energy, look at that enthusiasm, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Champions Boat League 2019. Gentlemen, to race day 4, where we are getting ready for Group C finals with the Backwater Ninjas in blue on lane 1. Sorry, the Blackwater Warriors in lane 1 in blue, the Backwater Ninjas in purple on lane 2, and the Thunder O's on lane 3 in red. Who is going to be posting the fastest time of the day for that coveted 5 points? Do you think one of these teams will be able to do that?
Why not? But I don't think the confidence will be great. If you look at it, they have come last in their respective hits. But it's a golden opportunity for them to redeem themselves as well, because it's a fresh race. They might be out there to prove a point. I'm sure that all the teams will be looking forward to it. And 5 points, irrespective of where you finish, 5 bonus points being the fastest can make a difference at the end of the day.
Well, that's right, Sri. You cannot discount any team, like you just said. You know, they could be the underdogs here, and they could come in and win those 5 points. And even if they score a couple more points here, maybe 3 points, that is still 8 points that they can take home, and that could change the whole race, that could change the whole table. And this could be anyone's race even now.
Absolutely. But one thing is for sure, they have to be at their very, very best if they were to give Tropical Titans any challenge, because they've been the Titans truly. And let's see, this is a Group C final. It all started, all 3 boards off the block.
Look at that synchronous harmony, ladies and gentlemen, as they edge towards beating their own time, beating the best time of the day, and beating each other for the points at the Champions Boat League 2019, coloured by Nerolac. And our co-sponsors are HDFC and KSFE, and our ticketing partners are Book My Show.
Absolutely, here we go. These 3 boats, neck-to-neck battle going on. Backwater Ninjas in lane 2 and Blackwater Warriors in lane 1. It's Thunder O's in lane 3. Who will be the victorious team over here? That's the question. Look at that. It's a race full of enthusiasm and energy. It's all about energy. It's all about harmony. It's all about teamwork. And it's all about doing things the right way. We just mentioned about the steermen. Imagine their pressure. The role is very, very important. Roughly about 100 people depending on their work as well. And look at the rhythm being provided by a group of people over there.
That's right, Sri. What should be considered as what a Herculean, what a mammoth task this is, controlling a 100-foot boat with 100 odd men on it. Can you imagine the amount of coordination that is required? Can you imagine the amount of skill that is required? Can you imagine the amount of precision that is required? In fact, I think no other sport in the world is so grueling, is so enduring, and so competitive.
Absolutely, and that's why even after so many years of its beginning, still boat race is the largest team sport in the world. It requires months of practice, months of staying together, months of living together, months of sharing everything together and understand each other's pulse. And you need to be in absolute harmony.
As we look at that colorful vibrancy of each team, what should be noted is that the colorful vibrancy extends from all over India. This is a race that is happening in a little township called Piravam, but there are racers all the way from Kashmir to Kanyakumari on those boats. This truly is unity in diversity, ladies and gentlemen. On your screen, what you're looking at is a representation of India, a representation of the beauty, the harmony, and the teamwork of all that India could be.
This so far has been pretty much an event of Kerala. Something is a part of emotion that's attached to the Kerala culture. But with this league coming into existence, I'm sure that the reach is going to be much wider and much greater. Look at the race. It's still anyone's race, and that's what gets the audience, the viewers going. Look at the spectators. It's absolutely fantastic here. Anyone could still win this race. Current leader is Thunder O's.
That's right, it's pandemonium in the stands as the Thunder O's thunder ahead. But will they break that 3-minute 13-second time? That is what remains to be seen.
We got to wait and watch. Look at that. Thunder O's still having the noses ahead slightly. The other two aren't giving up. It's a neck-to-neck battle. It's a fantastic, grueling battle happening here. And it's a great, great treat for the spectators.
The Thundering O's thundering ahead as the Backwater Warriors and Backwater Ninjas give them a run for their money. Fighting chance.
You got people of all sorts. You got the homemakers, the housewives out there. You have the diplomats. You have the politicians. You have... It's a Saturday. It's a holiday. And what a treat it is. It's Thunder O's that has won this battle only just.
But does red mean redemption? That is what remains to be seen. Let us see whether they have broken that 3-minute 13-second time to post the fastest time of the day. I highly doubt it, but we will have to wait and see.
We got to wait only for a few seconds. It's going to be right on my screen now. Let the results appear. We're all eagerly waiting for it.
The fans are eager to find out who has posted the fastest time of the day, whether their favorite team is still in the running to be the champion of the Champions Boat League 2019, coloured by Nerolac. And our co-sponsors are KSFE and HDFC, and our ticketing partners are Book My Show. We will be coming back with the time shortly, ladies and gentlemen, as we cut to another break. This is the Champions Boat League.
We are in the part of history. The Nehru Trophy boat race is held is 1952. Then UBC Kaineri originated from 1955. We are winning 14 times in Nehru Trophy. Runner-up is also 10 times also. For 5 or 10 years we are not participating in Nehru Trophy. We are getting chance to others for taking hat-tricks and other winning positions. There are many supporters for UBC. It is the first team boat club in world. We are biggest competitors is UBC. Our mistake is the best competitors. Our team in current position CBL is second place. Flood is affected our team practice and other problems. We are practicing very gradually. We are practice in boat and they are practicing in ground. They are upcoming and they are coming to victory.
All roads lead to Piravam today. If you're not here, you're missing out on something. This is the fourth leg of the inaugural Champions Boat League 2019. And here we go. This is the lineup for the Group B final. The start list is Pride Chasers in lane number 1, Coast Dominators in lane number 2, and Backwater Knights in lane number 3. What a lineup.
That's right, see, excitement galore at the Champions Boat League, colored by Nerolac. Our co-sponsors are KSFE and HDFC, and our ticketing partners, of course, are...
Book my show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the tension on the faces of the helmsmen as they get ready to fight it out.
It's a nervous energy. How do they release it? I wonder what goes through their mind just seconds to the start. Look at the lot at stake. Kerala has never seen this kind of a magnitude, this kind of a big event as far as boat race is concerned. It used to be a one-day event, a two-day event. Man, now look at this. Pride Chasers, lane number 1. Coast Dominators, lane number 2. And Backwater Knights, lane number 3. All in readiness.
And in a few seconds, any moment now, they will be off. They're just waiting for the flag off, and they are waiting for the start of the final. That was a false start, so we're going to have to wait for a couple more seconds.
Yes.
If there's one more warning, in fact, these teams could be penalized an additional of 5
that's
seconds.
the last thing that you want when you're trying to catch up with the first place Tropical Titans. That's the last thing that you want for any team. And here we go. It's all in readiness. The foul start is out of the way. It's been put behind them. They will be mighty cautious though.
For those of you just joining in, the Pride Chasers in green on lane 1, the Coast Dominators in orange in lane 2, and the Backwater Knights, or Ninjas rather, Knights in lane 3 in
all
blue.
in readiness. So look at that. Some spectators couldn't control their enthusiasm. They're taking a plunge into the waters. The police will be trying their best to keep them off waters, but excitement galore. You really can't control them, can you?
I mean, I wouldn't blame them, Sri, considering the sultry weather that is here today. It's the perfect outdoor weather to take a dip.
And here we go. Get set, go. The 3 boats are off the block.
This could be anyone's race, ladies and gentlemen, as we are in Group B finals with the Thunder O's, the Backwater Ninjas, and the Backwater Warriors. This could be anyone's race. This is Group B finals with the Pride Chasers in green, the Coast Dominators in orange, and the Backwater Knights in blue. This could be anyone's race, ladies and gentlemen. Who is it going to be?
As the three teams, Pride Chasers, Coast Dominators, Backwater Knights, all fighting for one thing, that's the pride. Irrespective of your name, the pride is at stake.
That's right, Sri.
Here we go. Lane number 1 and 2 got a slight head start over lane number 3 is what my feeling is, but that's what you get from the naked eye. But sometimes it could be a photo finish as well, so you never know.
One thing about these races is that you cannot really tell who is in a lead when you look at it from a certain angle. It might look like a certain team is leading,
Absolutely.
but it is finally up to the referee.
This is more conclusive. Coast Dominators are the current leaders. They are in lane number 2, but the other two are catching up pretty soon. There is time left.
That's right, the Coast Dominators in fact dominating in their league as usual, but will they be able to better their own time of 3 minutes and 13 seconds? Will they be able to better the fastest time of the day, which is 3 minutes 7 seconds and lose?
Which looks like Astef is climbing the Himalayas right now, because it's 3.07 if I'm right, which is quite a task for any of the teams led by the Tropical Titans. But the 5 points that chase, the bonus point, 5 points going into the next leg can actually make a big difference now.
That's right, a Himalayan task indeed, considering the fact that these Himalayan undercurrents are continuously challenging these racers and giving them a tough time.
Oh, have a look at it. Not just the boats, but the serene atmosphere around, the sceneries around, the beauty of Kerala, Goat's Own country, and these boats represented by the Goat's Own men.
What really brings happiness to me, Sri, is the fact that these beautiful visuals will be there for time immemorial, and these oarsmen can show this to their children and their grandchildren and say, look, I was a part of history. I was a part of the Champions Boat League 2019. I was one of the colourful teams to take part in this historic occasion in this historic town of Piravam. Look at them go, ladies and gentlemen, as they reach the halfway mark. This could be anyone's race, but it looks like it is the Pride Chasers still chasing their pride, still giving everyone else a run for their money. This could be anyone's race, ladies and gentlemen, but who is it going to be?
It's still anyone's guess, it's still anyone's race, but I just get a sneaky feeling it's the Coast Dominators in lane number 2 who have the noses slightly ahead. Oh, this angle insufficient to tell. You got to take a look at it from a different angle. Look at this. This will give you a conclusive picture. Inching towards the finish line. Will it be the Coast Dominators? Yes, it will be the Cost Dominators. It is the Cost Dominators finishing first in this wonderful, wonderful final.
Yet again, it's the Coast Dominators who dominate this leg of the finals in the Champions Boat League 2019, coloured by Nerolac. And our partners, our co-sponsors are KSFE and HDFC, and our ticketing partners are...
Book My Show.
That's right. Look at the excitement amongst the teammates as they get ready. Look at the spectators there. This has got to be one of the most viewed sports in the history of sports, considering how long this track is and considering the turnout.
Take a look at the people. This again, how they finished the three boats, the three teams. There was nothing to choose between for most part of the race, but towards the end, the might of the Coast Dominators, allowing them to dominate the proceedings, allowing them to cross the finish line first, and allowing them to come first. This is just there's beautiful sights, aren't this?
What a colourful sight. What a colourful sight indeed. Look at those colours popping on your screen. This colour represents, in my opinion, the diversity of the state of Kerala.
Absolutely.
And more importantly, the diversity of India.
And look at the people around. If you look at it, Agrim, Piravam is a town which has the best of both worlds. It is very serene, calm. The tranquility is there everywhere. It has a natural beauty, but also very close to the cosmopolitan life of Kochi, which makes it
The best of both worlds is what I'd like to say, because there's that beautiful rustic in Kerala village charm, along with the cosmopolitan nature of any town in Kerala having. As we await our results, I think it is going to be the Pride Chasers. What do you think, Sri? Who do you think is going to be taking the top spot in this particular group?
Well, I don't want to bet that. I don't want to risk a bet over here, but it looks like, oh, look at that. Cost Dominators, 3 minutes and 14 seconds, and closely followed by Backwater Knights at 3 minutes and 15. And
at 3 minutes and 17 seconds, it's the Pride Chasers chasing their pride from the rear.
There's a look at the visuals from around the town. As I mentioned, it has the best of both worlds, and it's pretty close to the cosmopolitan Cochin. At the same time, it is more like a village or
പുത്തൻ ചുണ്ടൻവള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ നിർമ്മാണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ഇതിനൊരു സ്കെച്ച് വരയ്ക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിൽ നമ്മുടെ പഴയ ഭാഷയിൽ അതിന് കളപ്പലക എന്ന് പറയും. അതായത് വലിയ ഇത്രയും 100-128 അടി നീളമുള്ള ചുണ്ടൻവള്ളത്തിന് നമ്മളത് ഓരോ അംശമാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട്, അതായത് 8-ലൊരു അംശമാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് അതിനെ നമ്മൾ ചുരുക്കി വരച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അതിൻ്റെ എല്ലാ ഭാഗങ്ങളും ആ സ്കെച്ചിനകത്ത് തന്നെ വരുത്തി ചുണ്ടത്തോടുള്ള നീളം, മരത്തിൻ്റെ നീളം എല്ലാം നമ്മളൊരു ചെറിയ ഒരു തോതിൽ വരുത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ അതിനകത്തുനിന്ന് ഒരു കണക്കെടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് അതിനെ നമ്മൾ പിന്നെ ഗുണിച്ചെടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് അതിൽ കിട്ടുന്ന ഒരു ഭാഗമാണ് വരുന്നത്. തടികൾക്ക് പ്രത്യേകതയുണ്ട്. തടികൾ നേരെയുള്ള തടികളായിരിക്കണം. അതിന് ഈ കമ്പുകെട്ട് മറ്റുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളെ ഈ പിരിച്ചിലെ ഒന്നും വരാത്ത ലക്ഷണമൊത്ത തടികൾ 168 നീളം വരും, പിന്നെ 5 അടി വണ്ണം, ഒരു 18 ഇഞ്ച് താഴ്ച മിനിമം 6 ആശാരിമാരും 2 ഇരുമ്പ് പണിക്കാരും തുടങ്ങിയാണ്ട് ഒരു 7 മാസത്തോളം വേണ്ടി വരും. ഇത്രയും ഭാഗമായിട്ട് ഒരു ചുണ്ടൻ വള്ളം പുതിയതായിട്ട് തീരുമ്പോൾ 60 ലക്ഷം രൂപ. ഇതിൻ്റെ തടിപ്പണി, ഇതിൻ്റെ ഇരുമ്പ് പണി എല്ലാം, തടിവില എല്ലാം കൂടെ കൂട്ടിക്കുറിച്ച് 60 ലക്ഷം രൂപ. ഏകദേശം അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ച് ഭാഗം കളയും. ഏകദേശം ഒരു 20-25 ടണ്ണോളം വെയിറ്റ്, ഏകദേശം 25 ടണ്ണോളം.
Welcome back. This is the Champions Boat League 2019, the fourth leg, coming to you live on Star Sports from Piravam. I'm Sridhar, with me is Agrim. We are all set for the last race, the last match, and what more, it features the mighty Tropical Titans.
That's right. On lane 1, we have the Mighty O's, the NCDC Boat Club as they are called, and the Raging Rovers in lane 2, or the Police Boat Club. And in lane 3, we have the Titanic Tropical Titans as they get ready for an exciting final, Group A final of the top 3 teams of the Champions Boat League 2019.
Absolutely. Tropical Titans, will they maintain their domination? Will they maintain that absolute total domination of the proceedings that they have exhibited so far? Or will the other 2 teams will have some idea, some kind of hope, some kind of a chance of catching up?
There is no need for any other team to be disappointed because we have 12 weeks of races. In fact, about 8 weeks left on the clock, and it could be anyone's race by that time. It could be anyone's
But I'm
race.
sure they'll be taking one race at a time, one day at a time. At this point, all they're thinking of is the finish line as far as this is concerned. But think of the other 2 teams. If they can get the better of Tropical Titans once going into the next legs, that's going to be a clear shot in the arm, isn't it?
It's going to be a Herculean task for them to actually beat the Tropical Titans. Today they are vying for the top 10 points and for 5 points for the best time so far.
Forced to take sides here in the comp box. We'll try and stay away from doing that, but I'm a big Tropical Titan fan, let me tell you that.
All I'm saying is that there are 5 points already in the Tropical Titans belt. Will somebody else be able to better that time of 3 minutes 7 seconds and loose change? If there is a team that can do it today, it's on this track, and they are off. What a delivery start!
Off the block, these 3 boats. And one thing about the boat race, Agrim, that the crowd is partisan, but they also appreciate good performance. They've been very appreciative of Tropical Titans today. They get all the support possible. The other 2 teams also get support from the crowd who have come out and support them in massive numbers here. Group A final, this is the Champions Boat League 2019 fourth leg. This is the last race of the day, and all 3 boats have done well to get off the start in a massively good fashion, but can they maintain it?
That's right. On lane 1 we have the Mighty O's in green. In lane 2 we have the Policemen, the Raging Rovers in pink, and goal for gold we have the Tropical Titans on lane 3. This could be anyone's race at this point in time, but it looks like it's the Tropical Titans who still have the lead, but this could be a photo finish. What do you think?
Look at the way the oars get into recreate ripples in the water, and look at the coordination, look at the harmony, look at the spirit, look at the energy, and look at the speed of these 3 boats. It's still anyone's race, but will it be Tropical Titans which will maintain its lead and domination, or will it be any of the other 2?
By a hairline. If anybody is leading at this point of time, it's by a hairline. This is the tightest race I have seen so far in the Champions Boat League 2019.
But still, Tropical Titans are still ahead. What magic do they have in them? I don't know. But there seems to be no beating. Nobody seems to be getting the clue to beat them. Nobody seems to be decoding the genius so far. It is Tropical Titans. Still looks like half the distance is left. But Tropical Titans, Pallasuruthi Boat Club, they've done themselves crowd this year so far. Can they maintain that? Can
That's
the other
right.
two catch up? It's a lane number 3, Tropical Titans.
That's right. In fact, now it looks like it's just a race for the second position between the Mighty O's and the Raging Rovers. But we have just crossed the halfway mark. This could still be anyone's race. They could still give the Tropical Titans a run for the
But
money.
I bet my life on Tropical Titans. Look at the way they are surging ahead. Oh, this angle is again inconclusive. We need a different angle. Let's wait for that. Maybe an aerial shot would give you a... Oh, look at this. I'm forced to take my words back here. Look at that. It's the Mighty O's.
The NCDC Boat Club, the Mighty O's, really showing their might here. They are pushing forward. This could be anyone's race, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the NCDC Boat Club is giving the Tropical Titans a run for their money. The Mighty O's really showing their might here. Look at them. But once again, the Tropical Titans have
seen
taken...
anything like this before? Have you ever beheld anything like this before? This is as close as it gets. But still, look at this ankle. This is Tropical Titans yet again. But the other two, nothing to choose between the lane 2 and lane 3. It is absolutely a photo finish that we are heading towards as far as the second spot is concerned. But I suspect, I get the feeling that there is any doubting the domination of the Tropical Titans. They are going to be the winners yet again, or are they?
And in the stands, the crowd goes wild. And
Yes,
it's the Tropical Titans. Goal for goal. This is the
Tropical
fourth
Titans.
race. This is the fourth time that they have created history by doing a wonderful finish. And now let's just wait on the timing as they cheer on to themselves.
They are the Usain Bolt of the Champions Boat League, I suspect. What a performance this is. They look absolutely invincible and there is no stopping them at the moment.
This has got to be historic. Every venue that they go to, the Tropical Titans really showing their titanic might and just leaving the competition to bite the dust. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. What an exciting race day this has been at the Champions Boat League, colored by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE and HDFC, and our ticketing partners are...
Book my show. So the action once again for you. Agrim, it looks fast even in slow motion. Look at that. I just love the sight of the water being splashed all over. The ripples being created by the oars in the water. And look at the harmony. Time and again, I wonder why there is no bigger team sport in the world, and this is the answer for you. Look at the coordination, look at the beauty of the sight, the very beauty of the sight. Forget the competition, forget the timing. Look at the sight, it's something to behold.
Fast and furious. That's what the Tropical Titans have been. The Palathuri Boat Club with their
They
children,
thank the God, they
Nadubang.
thank the mighty heavens, they thank the waters. And it's a confirmation, is only an academic. It is only of academic interest because we all know Tropical Titans are unstoppable at the moment. The fourth race in a row.
That's right. we sit back and revel in the glory of yet another magnificent race day at the Champions Boat League 2019. The team that has truly proved its might has been the Tropical Titans. Exuberance reigns their hearts as they celebrate yet another victory at Piravam.
Absolutely agree. The rest of the teams will have to go back to the drawing board and chalk out strategies as to how to stop these mighty Titans. They are well and truly ahead, and this is the official confirmation of the timing. Tropical Titans number 1, and they've taken 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
The color gold for gold, and now we cut live to the presentation ceremony at the Water Stadium in Piravam.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation ceremony for Race 4 here at Piravam. The teams finishing first, second and third take home 5, 3 and 1 lakh respectively. On the dais we have with us Mr. P. Balakiran, IAS Director Tourism, Mr. Tom Joseph, Arjun Award winner and India ex-volleyball team captain, Mr. R.K. Kurup, Head Technical Committee CBL, Mr. Murali Nair, Cluster Head HDFC Bank, and Mr. Gigi from Kansai Nerolac. May I request Mr. Gigi from Nerolac to first give away the Nerolac XL Fastest Team of the Day 5 points award to Sajid from Team Tropical Titans. To give away the check to the winners, may I request Mr. Murli from HDFC Bank to give away the prize to the second runners-up to Raging Rovers. Mr. R.K. Kurup, CBL Head from Technical Committee, will give away the prize to the first runners-up, Team Mighty Oars. Mr. Tom Joseph will give away the check to the winners and the favorites for the day, Team Tropical Titans. Our sponsors Nerolac, KSFE and HDFC Bank, our very special guests on the presentation dais, and our audience from Piravam who have shown up in such huge numbers. Thank you all.
Yes, a day when Tropical Titans yet again proved that they are invincible, and the race calendar and the winners. This is 4 races so far up. There is no other name than the Tropical Titans. Will it be a different story going forward? We catch up with you in Marine Drive in Ernakulam next week. But Graham, do you see Tropical Titans being challenged in the legs to come?
Definitely, Sri. I definitely think that there is a challenger or an underdog hidden here somewhere. We will find out maybe next week in Marine Drive or in the coming 8 weeks.
And the rest of the schedule that we have on Panani and Malappuram, it covers multiple districts, but of course Alappuzha gets most of it because of the water bodies, because of the tremendous tradition that they have.
All right, so this was the Champions Boat League colored by Nerolac. And if you want to follow us on social media, we are at championsboatleague.official on Facebook, at Champions Boat League on Instagram, and tweet us at CBL_Kerala on Twitter. Follow us, tag us, and reach out to us and tell us what you think about the spectacle that is the Champions Boat League.
But today it's been all about Tropical Titans, like it has been over the last few weeks. These are pictures of their celebration. They might look a little tired. They are mighty happy as well.
We now take the action and adventure next door to Marine Drive next week on October the 5th.
And don't miss it. Be there with us on Star Sports again.
This is Agran Prakash and Sridhat signing off for the day.
Goodbye.
ചന്തമുള്ള ചരുപ്പൻ വഞ്ചി എന്റെ വഞ്ചി ഇരട്ട വഞ്ചി